What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Chris, aka the Capital Connect, and in today's video we got a trading psychology video, man. Really learning how to control your emotions when looking to enter a trade and learning how to control your emotions while you are in a trade. The advice I have for you guys in this video is something that you have never heard before. I'm almost certain that I can say that confidently. So stick around, man. It's going to be a good one today. So I know when it comes to a lot of us, we have a hard time controlling our emotions. Whether it be fear, FOMO, worrying about the next setup, worrying about your account being blown, right? We have a lot of emotions when it comes to trading. And I was just trying to figure out, bro, like, how can I fix this? Like, my emotions kept getting in the way of me being successful. And I was like, man, I don't know how to fix this, but I got to fix it because I can't be emotional if I'm trying to be a profitable trader. And one day I was reading the Bible. Yes, you heard me right. I was reading the Bible and I came across this verse, right? Ecclesiastes 11:4. And it spoke to me on like a whole new level when it comes to trading. So shout out to God for this one because I can't even take credit for this. So shout out to God. But the verse is as follows. The New King James Version, it states, he who observes the wind will not sow, and he who regards the clouds will not reap. Now, I know some of you guys are probably like, what does that have to do with trading? So you guys got to think about it from a trading perspective. So sowing, right? When we think of sowing as like entering a trade, and think of reaping as profiting from a trade. So he who observes the wind will not sow. So he who observes the wind will not enter a trade, right? So if observing the wind will cause us not to enter a trade, we got to start thinking about what do we think of when we think of wind? Well, when I think of wind, I'm thinking of something pushing against me, something going against me, right? So when I'm thinking about it in trading terms, that could be, oh, I'm looking at this great buy setup. Oh, but there's an imbalance on the 4-hour chart that's right in front, that's right at my entry, and I don't really want to get in right there because it may reject. Or, oh, there's liquidity under my entry, I don't want to get in because I don't want to be liquidated. Or, oh, this, or oh, that, or the 4 hours doing this, but the 200 EMA is here. Oh, but the 9 EMA is doing this. Like, there's so much noise when it comes to entering a trade, and God just showed me that that's just observing the wind, right? The fact of the matter is, if you are looking for something to be wrong, you will always find it, and you will always find a reason to not enter a trade. So if you are always going to try to rule out any and every negative thing that can go against you, you might as well stop trading. Like, straight up, like, you might as well stop trading, because if you look hard enough, like I said, you will always find it. That is observing the wind, right? You're looking for things that are going against your setup. You're looking for things that's going to tell you, no, don't enter. But like I said, if you keep looking for it, you're going to always find it, right? If you look for darkness, you will always find darkness. If you look for light, you'll find it, right? So I'm not saying totally disregard your due diligence. What I'm saying is, don't make a habit of talking yourself out of a good setup just because you see one thing going against you. So that's observing the wind. So now let's get into the second part, which is he who regards the clouds will not reap. Now, that's why I have this example up. I'm gonna get into this example that you guys see on the screen a little bit later. But what does regarding the clouds mean? So when I think of clouds, I think of storm incoming, right? I think of impending doom, if you will. So while I'm in a trade, right, I'm seeing things that I don't like in the price action, right? Or maybe I'm looking at another pair that correlates with the pair that I'm in, and that pair is doing one thing that's going against what the pair I'm in is doing. So now I'm second guessing myself, right? That's regarding the clouds, right? You're looking at things that could go wrong, right? You're looking at potential problems, right? Potential issues, right? Because in real life, when we see clouds, that doesn't guarantee it's going to rain. There's a potential of rain, right? So, and I thought, like, bro, God is so cold with it. Like, God is so cold with it. Like, he really has answers for everything. So regarding the clouds, man, that is how I didn't capitalize on this setup that you guys are seeing right here, right? I regarded the clouds, right? I saw things I didn't like while I was in the trade. I closed it early, at break even essentially. And I ended up missing out on money because I regarded the clouds. So let's break this setup down, right? UJ had a clear break of structure right here. As we can see, that was a horrible line, but right, we broke this low here, supply here on the 5 minute. It was also a 15-minute supply. So I decided to have my stop above the whole 15-minute supply zone because it was only 4 pips. So I entered right as it entered the zone, right? Now, as y'all can see, I have these MAs on. I don't strictly go off of my MAs, but I do use them to sometimes, just give me an extra confluence to get into a trade. So as I'm in this trade, immediately I start seeing that, dang, bro, we're respecting the 200. We're respecting the 200. This may go south, right? Then we start pushing down, right? And I'm like, okay, cool. I start, just chilling. Then let me delete this real quick. Then we have this candle here. Now we got to understand that this is all in real time, right? So this candle at 505 opens, right? And it starts pushing with momentum back up to my entry. I was like, oh man, I'm probably wrong. I don't want to lose money. I'm already, in profit a little bit. Let me just go ahead and close because I don't want to lose the money I made a little bit. So I close the trade, and then what happens? Immediately we start pushing down. Let me put my back on here so y'all can see where my TP was. TP was literally at 15 pips just to take out this low right here, and it got smashed, bro. But because I regarded the clouds, I wasn't able to capitalize on this trade. So I really just wanted to make this video to kind of help you guys, or to give you guys that revelation that I got. I feel like it was powerful. I feel like it was good. I didn't want this video to be extremely long because I know, people don't want to watch an extremely long video. But yeah, man, stop observing the wind, stop regarding the clouds, and you will become a better trader, bro. Like, this is something I'm still working on right now. It's something I still, kind of shoot myself in the foot with every now and then. So this is something that God is still working on me with. However, I know that once I get this down, it will make me a better trader, and it will make you guys a better trader if you start practicing that verse as well. So he who observes the wind will not sow, and he who regards the clouds will not reap. Stop observing the wind so that you can sow, enter the trade. Stop regarding the clouds so that you can reap, profit from the trade. I hope this helps you guys, man. That's all I got for y'all. I'm gone.